This segment sponsored by Elite Softwash.
Now, one thing that every homeowner wants is curb appeal. That's right, you want your home looking fresh and clean. Well, today, Elite Softwash is going to break down how to make that happen. Hey there, Brandon.
Hello.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good. Okay, so let's talk curb appeal, because I think people want it if they want to make their house look good, if they want to make a good impression, and just having upkeep. How does hard wash and power washing, or hard and soft washing, really help them achieve that goal?
Yeah, absolutely. So everybody wants their house to look good. In your neighborhood, you want to have that home that stands alone, well kept, well maintained. And so that's where we come into play by doing the proper services the right way to safely and effectively keep your home looking like new, or maybe take your home where it's kind of looking a little bit dull and dingy and just not like bright and clean like it used to, and getting it back to that point where it's looking like a nice showcase home in your neighborhood. And so we do that with the proper techniques, whether that's going to be soft washing, which is low pressure cleaning for like your roof and siding, or pressure washing, where we do like hard surfaces, concrete, brick, and surfaces that can handle a little bit more pressure.
Yes, I think so many homes need this, because you're driving and you see a lot of dingy and dull homes.
Yeah.
That's like a little shine would be nice, just give it a little rinse.
Yeah.
And so through this process, people actually use this service for different reasons if they are selling their home also, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So we do a lot of prep for clients that are getting ready to list their home on the market, because there's a lot of things that you should look for when you're selling your home, and a lot of things that potential home buyers are looking for when they're looking to buy a home. And so some things that can be really detracting from a home if buyers looking at it is going to be like a roof that has like black streaks or algae or moss growing on it. Your siding can have like dirt and algae. Your gutters can be dirty. And a lot of potential home buyers, when they see this, they are just thinking about dollar signs. Like, how much is it going to cost me to get a new roof? How much is it going to cost to replace my siding? Well, like an average cost for a roof replacement on just a small, medium-sized home can be like $20,000 to $30,000.
Wow.
And then to side your house can be like $15,000 to $20,000. And so those are pretty big numbers that can really hurt the resale value of your home, where we can come in, we can soft wash the roof, the shingles, remove all the black streaks, all the moss and algae from it, get that roof looking like new again, safely and effectively. Same thing for the siding, your gutters, the surfaces there, really brighten those up and clean those to where all that looks new again. And so when you're showcasing your home and listing it, the home buyers are like, wow, this looks great, and then they're not thinking about how much it's going to cost to get it to where they want it to look like.
Yeah, and you handle everything from the roof to the floor, and I think about that first walk-up experience, and as they're walking up the concrete as well, you do concrete cleaning.
Yeah. And so a lot of people, looking down when you're walking on your sidewalk, you have like the black blotchy mold and algae growing on it, or maybe some oil stains on the driveway. All of that we can come in with our cleaners and pressure washers, get all of that cleaned up, so everything, the curb appeal on your home is really dialed in and looking good. And even if you're not looking to sell your home, these things are just going to help maintain it, increase your home value, and just really make your surfaces on your home last a lot longer. So you're not looking at big expenditures later on with replacing them.
Yeah, that's so important, especially when you think about the market value. You want to keep your home in upkeep over time. It's not great to wait until you're about to sell it or make a transition and then you have all this buildup, right? It's like anything else. What do we do every day? We wash our bodies, we clean our sheets. You have to constantly do maintenance in the same way you'll take care of yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. And your home in general, that's like one of the biggest investments you're going to make. And so, a lot of people, we go out and wash our cars once a week, and we take pride in that. But how often are we looking at our home and having it professionally cared for, the roof cleaned, the siding washed, the concrete cleaned. So it's very important to look at these and have this stuff done, possibly even on an annual basis,
okay.
Or every other year, depending on what it is.
Yeah, what would you recommend? Because I know that a lot of changes happen when the seasons change, right? Specifically, going from winter into spring, and then I'm assuming maybe fall into winter, get those summer months and leaves and all the buildup. Do you recommend this happening twice a year?
So depending on the service, so a lot of times with our gutter cleaning services and window cleaning services, that's something that we do twice a year.
Yes, yes.
House washing, depending on where you're at, can be twice a year,
Okay.
Or at least every year. Having your house washed is really good maintenance on it. It may not look like it needs it the second year, but just keeping those surfaces clean is going to keep everything nice and bright and help it to retain its factory original color so they don't get dull and not be cleanable.
Okay, perfect.
So, yeah.
Well, thanks for breaking that down for us,
Absolutely.
Brandon. And if you'd like more information about Elite Softwash, we'll have their website listed below, and I'll see you after the break.
This segment sponsored by Elite Softwash.